In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to limit interfaces for specific users in Airtable. By the end, you'll know how to show each person only the records that matter to them, while keeping the backend safely out of sight. First, we'll set up dynamic filtering so your interface automatically tailors what it shows based on who's signed in. Open your interface and switch to edit mode. Click the data element you want to control, like a grid or a list. On the right, in the Properties panel under Data, find Filter By and click the small cog icon next to it. Add a condition that says, where your user field is current user. That user field should be a field in your table that identifies the record's owner or assignee, typically a collaborator type field. The current user option means Airtable will compare the signed in viewer to that field and only show records that match. If you have multiple data elements on the same page, repeat the same filter for each one to keep everything consistent. A quick tip, if a user suddenly sees nothing, it usually means the user field on those records doesn't contain them. Double check that the correct people are assigned in your base. Also, if your setup uses groups or multiple collaborators, make sure the field you choose actually reflects the person who should see the record. Once the filtering is in place, you'll share the interface in a way that doesn't expose your base. Click Share in the top right of the interface. Invite the people who need access by entering their email addresses and choose the appropriate permission level. Interface only editor if they need to make changes within the interface, or interface only viewer if they just need to see the content. Here's the crucial part. Uncheck the option that says Allow access to the data in the base. This ensures they can use the interface without being able to open or browse your underlying tables and fields. If you leave that box checked, you're effectively giving them base access, which defeats the purpose of limiting what they can see. That's it. You've configured dynamic filtering so each person sees their own records, and you've shared the interface securely without exposing the backend. Test it by viewing the interface as different users and confirming the right records show up. With these settings, your team gets a clean, focused experience, and your data stays private and organized.